You are a mystery collective. So many people can't figure you out. You're a hero in some people's story, or a great person in some people's story. You're the villain in other people's story. But the fact still remains the same. Regardless, you're a mystery to people. People can't seem to figure you out. The people who see you as a good person, they don't understand how you have so much wisdom. How you have so much strength. It's the same for the people who see you as a villain. They don't understand your strength either. You have strength to cut them off? Huh? To just cut them off. You just stop right in the middle of an argument and say, you know what, a light bulb did it. They don't understand. They don't get it. You're a mystery to people. Should I even use this? It's very interesting. You have a duality about yourself. You can be this loving, nurturing, compassionate, empathetic person. And you can switch like that. For some of y'all, it's because you're integrated really well. Your light and your dark side. And I think the answer is you have to go through hell in order to come out from the other side. Go to hell, pull yourself up out of hell, and still move. That's where you got your wisdom from. In order to be wise, sometimes it requires experience. In order to be wise, it requires some pain and some suffering. It's the messed up part about it. That card is a bit much. It says sacred lust. I don't think they got nothing to do with this story. Truth. You know the truth of who you are through everything that you have been through. You're the truth bringer and the truth seeker. That is why you have such a duality. Even though you're a mystery to others, there's a certain level of vulnerability you allow yourself to be at all times. You allow yourself to feel the feels, whether they're good or bad. You allow yourself to be angry. You allow yourself to have rage. You've felt all the range of the emotions, and you can articulate and name them. What you're feeling. But you go a step further. It's like you've done your shadow work. But you're still human. And you're not afraid to be human. You're not afraid to admit that you have flaws. You don't cover them up. People find that to be a mystery too. You're not ashamed of your past? No, for what? Especially when you've made peace with it. And I've learned the things I've gone through and experienced. I've learned it can help someone else. This is why somehow I ended up in tarot land. I found a way to help others based off of my own damn experiences. Mixed with my intuition, as I'm seeing the intuition. Oh, I saw the intuition. That's all the card. For things I don't understand or don't know. And if I don't know it, I'm not afraid to say it either. People find that as a mystery too. I may seem like I'm know-it-all, but the funny thing is I know nothing. So I'm always open to learning something. Some of y'all got this way because from some sort of storm that triggered an awakening for you. Both of these are 40 and 13. Whatever, this was like a deep, dark storm. Didn't I say some of y'all have been to hell and then you came out of it? You went and visited and you came back out. You went to the dark, icky spaces within your mind, within your psyche, within your past. You came out victorious. You came out new. So you're not afraid of dark spaces, but you'd much rather stay here in the light. This is how you could sit there and cut somebody off. Like, plenty of people have left me, and then once you start cutting people off, it's easier and easier and easier. So some of y'all done cut off parents, y'all. You can do that. You can cut anybody off. The hell, you cut family off, it makes it 10 times easier to cut anybody else off. But some people, that's a mystery too. How could you possibly? I could never cut off my mom and dad. And their mom and dad is probably did 10 times worse than what your parents did. That's just crazy. Those storms wanted to come back out and live out loud. Not afraid to live out loud. Some people don't like how you move. They find you as a mystery, as a puzzle to try and figure out. But if you're not on that level, how the frick you gonna do that? People only understand you to the level of their understanding. And that's where sometimes problems start for y'all. People try to figure you out, and once they think they figured you out, they be way off because they lack intuition and downloads and reading the room and all that. Anything else, Spirit? I'm gonna get some tarot. The tarot I was shuffling. Anything else for my collective? Some people find you a mystery because you still have a smile on your face, regardless. And you've gone through some shit. People are like, how the hell are they still giving? And how the hell are they still generous? Sometimes you surprise your damn self. Some of y'all got perspective. You also are a walking, I said y'all were truth seekers and truth bringers, but you also shine a light. This is the hangman. But you force people to, you shine a light on other people's stagnancy. There's the word. You force people to go gain perspective or show people a different perspective on themselves, on the way of the world, on love, loving themselves. This is why you're a mystery. These people don't know the prayers you pray at night with this star card. They don't know how spirit guides you. They don't know the cost. It pays to be you. And you got somebody trying to emulate, but good luck with that. Can't be me unless you walked in my shoes. Yeah, that. With this magician card sitting right here. You're very intentional in your moves. Like I said, people do not understand what be going on with this star card. Some of y'all have realized you surrender to the divine and just let the divine guide you for the most part on how you should move and where you should go. your faith. I saw that Hierophant. Anything else with Spirit? Seven of Swords. The Emperor. How the hell you think you're going to try and sabotage the Emperor? Huh? Say what now? With this Emperor and the Seven of Swords? Somebody else be deceiving themselves like they control a program and then realize when they meet you, whether you male or female, you big dog with this Emperor. You run this shit. With the guidance of the divine. But they always, this is why I said some people be trying to sabotage you or try to be sneaky or something. And sometimes you already read them. And then that's how you become the villain in their story, because you either whatever they did, it was nothing. It's the Seven of Swords. It's a minor card compared to the Emperor and the Star. What are you doing? You don't even, maybe you have cojones, but you ain't got it to really trip up the Emperor. It's giving Page energy, even though that's not a page. I thought that was a Page of Swords, but no, that's the Seven of Swords. People be trying to find, what's the word in your armor? Cracks in your armor. Is that the right way to say that? And they can't find any. They're not supposed to. They're not even elevated enough or smart enough to even. They worry about little shit, and Emperor ain't worried about no little shit. And even this is why you're a mystery too. Because when people try to sabotage you or deceive you or lie on you, the scales always get balanced with this Justice card. The truth always comes out. It always comes out. This is Major Arcana. This is who you are innately. The hell is wrong with people? If they really knew who you were, they wouldn't even try. Well, maybe they still would, because they might think they on the same level as you. So, yeah. So they still would. They still would. If they're in that mindset, in that low vibe energy. They don't understand your faith either. You actually believe in something. People like this lack faith. So then most liars lack faith in themselves or in a situation. Most liars do. They lack faith. They feel like in order for me to beat the competition, I'm going to have to cheat. Because they don't trust in their capabilities. And they don't trust in any higher power. They don't even trust in themselves. Those are usually liars. I can go on and on about liars. So it's so easy for them to lie on someone even when they know for a fact it's not true. It's a lack of self-control as well. We're going to look at this Emperor. You have self-control. They do not. That's why they always lose. In the end. Not having discipline and not having control of oneself will put you in a world of trouble eventually. And then you be having people like, what? How they bounce back like that with that Justice card? Two of Swords, Page of Pentacles. They don't know how to strike. Some people don't know how to take you as well with this Two of Swords. Or this Page of Pentacles. So they study you. Okay. Any soul tribes or not? Like, anything else? Or do I need to change decks? Two of Cups. You're a very balanced individual. Very balanced. Fair individual as well with this King of Swords. When you make a decision, it's very firm. You don't hold back off of a decision. That confuses people too. It sounds like these people just need to go live or something. The fuck is wrong with you? Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands, Ten of Wands. You're a very free-spirited person with this Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands, Ten of Wands. You handle your risk. Look how easy it looked like he carrying his little responsibilities. A lot of y'all don't even see your burdens as burdens. You see your burdens as responsibilities, not even obligations. It's like your view on the world is very different from most. Your confidence, you're a very confident, free-spirited person. This is why this Ten of Wands is just kind of... If someone had the same load or had to deal with the same shit you have dealt with or what's on your plate currently, they would fold. You have such a confidence about you. The Queen of Wands. But you're an emperor. Like, it's like you have control over your life. You run your life. Nobody else can run your life. And if they feel like they can, they have another thing coming. Queen of Cups. But, especially if you are feminine, you're an emperor with the Queen of Cups. You are definitely a damn mystery. You're very empathetic. You're very compassionate. You're very loving. You're very generous. You're very intuitive. But you know, you run shit though. With the Emperor. This can be a very confusing energy for some people. Especially if you're the Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups. Because we saw the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups with the Emperor. I ain't even seen the Queen of Swords. Emperor ain't got to say too much. Okay? Maybe that's why. I saw the King of Swords. And King of Swords ain't got to say too much either. And when they speak, it's powerful. It's impactful. Like, dang. You are a ball of confusion to other people. But no, you're just very much balanced in yourself. And you also can tell when you are out of balance. See with this? You can tell when you're out of balance. Because you've worked so hard to get balance. And you will immediately start searching for what has caused you to be imbalanced. Whether it's your emotions with this Queen of Cups. Whether it's your thoughts with the Seven of Swords. You're the Magician as well. You're very intentional. People can't figure out how you attract certain things either. It's because you're very intentional in how you move. And you get it in your mind as the Emperor that you're going to do something, that's what it's going to be. You are a mystery. And they don't be realizing sometimes you don't know how it's going to work. You just trust the divine. Queen of Swords, she's right here. It's a different type of Queen of Swords. You're very peculiar to others. This is the Ace of Swords with the Two of Pentacles. Some of y'all are in a transitional period right now. That's why you have to be in this Emperor energy. Because something is transitioning for you. You're in between. I heard two worlds. You're in between two worlds. What's that mean? What does that mean? Yeah, things are shifting. Things are ending. Queen of Wands. Eight of Wands, Ten of Swords with the Queen of Wands. That's what it ended this reading. But come on, let's go. Some of y'all a fire sign or someone who is into the witchy poo stuff. They've tried to throw little stuff at you and they're getting irritated now. Because it seems like you're constantly blocking. You might not even know that it's happening. Certain, even if they're not doing actual spell work, but words are spell, they could be, and it's kind of landing on the Seven of Swords. They could be lying on you, and they could be even picking at you, saying little smart comments to you, and you don't even flinch. You're like, oh, okay. Especially if this is at work. You don't pay them no damn mind. Your guard is up. Whoever this is, y'all see this person. And you like, poor tink. Okay. I mean, that's how you want to play. Good luck. You want to hurt yourself trying to hurt me. Good luck. You're going to break your own heart. This Queen of Wands is going to betray themselves. Trying to betray you. I ain't doing that deck no more. I'm 22 minutes in. I'm finna go, but I ain't doing that deck no damn more. Anything else, Spirit? I said some of y'all in a transition. Some of y'all have made a decision to not look back. You don't let the past hold you back. The past doesn't have you in a chokehold. That's how you can be who you are. You learn from the past. You learn from your past mistakes. You learn from your failures. And then you keep it moving. You feel the feels. It hurt. And you just be like, that's the end of that chapter. You're not a robot. People do stuff to you. This will irritate you. At this point, people have done this so many times with the Seven of Swords. It's just irritating now. Or it's like, 14. Okay. All right. Well, I gotta go. What the frick is wrong with you? And you just move on to the next thing. Like, okay, they're not a part of my journey anymore. All right, but what journey would you like me to go on now, Spirit? With the star. You're always guided to where you need to be. Sometimes you're guided away from people before they even could really get their claws in you. That'd be irritating people too. It's either you'll be spiritually guided or something happens and they get removed. That person could be doing that to you at work and they get removed. Shit's crazy. An ex could do that and then they end up in a terrible situation, so they cannot come towards you anymore. Family members, same thing. I dropped the cards. Whoops. Anywho, you figured out your worth. I'm looking at these cards on the ground. You figured out your worth. But you're a mystery, yeah. Okay. What else is there to talk about? Collective. Like the video, comment, and subscribe if you're still here. If you want your own personal reading, click the link in my bio up there for my link tree for a 30-minute or 60-minute read. I'm going to start having love readings. I'm going to do that separately because that be stressing me out. People be stressing me out. I think I'm going to start doing that because love reads are different. Not a fan. So I might be doing that too one day. I'll keep you posted. Until next time. Bye.